Pico is coming to our house, and there's work that has to be done before he gets here. So the first thing is we have some logs in the back. And by logs, I mean full trees that are down that need to be cut up, removed from part of the pasture. So I went to go do that, and I realized my chainsaw is kaput, busted, doesn't work anymore. It's been long overdue time for a new one. So, I got a new one. I'm gonna put this together right quick, and I'm gonna get rid of these logs. It's time. They have overstayed their welcome. Come on, let's go. I've low-key wanted a new chainsaw for a long time though, so just a good excuse, really. The other one was just played out. It was never really good. It never worked right. It wouldn't stay running. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a lot. I'm gonna cut to the part where this is done, okay? All right, it's put together. Right here. Got it done. Let's go cut some logs. Boom! Okay, so here's the plan with Pico. Right now, our donkeys have this pasture run on this side, and they have another one on that side. But, you know, with adding another donkey, they rotate back and forth. But if we add another one, they're kind of at max capacity for the space they're in. And so we had been letting them kind of come out into this field and graze supervised, and when we're out here and can work with them. But with having another one, what we want to do is open up this whole space to them. But we have this bonfire pile back here that we had been meaning to burn, and we just haven't. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of it. I'm gonna cut it all up into firewood that we can stack somewhere, so then I can fence off this and then kind of turn this into one big place, little playground, little homestead, I guess you would call it. I don't know. Yeah, we're about to give them a lot more room, and I think they're going to be just overly thrilled. They may not love that a new little donkey is coming into their territory, but they're going to love how much more space we're giving them. I mean, don't call it Pico's playground, but don't not. I don't know. All right, let's cut some wood. We got to get to it. I'm burning daylight. I'm gonna put on gloves. Oh, this is heavy. Woo! All right, I've been chopping, cutting, slicing for a little bit. I think my best bet now is to go in here, and I just need to pull all of it out because I'm gonna load it in my truck and move it somewhere else. But I just need to pull it all out and get down to the big logs that need cut. But we're making progress. We're making progress. Woo! All right, let's do it. Yo, I'm kind of scared of snakes. I'm also trying to get this knocked out because I think I'm gonna go later to the barn where I've been riding, R&M Stables. I think that's what it's called, the whole name, but R&M, and take some like sunset photos with them, and I think that'd be really cool. I gotta get this done before this storm comes through. I'm tired. I'm tired. I gotta take a break. Alright, what's up? It's the next morning, and I think my plan for today is just to get the fence posts put in. I don't think I'm actually going to do any of the fencing today. I'm just going to get the posts in. We're supposed to have a storm, a pretty big one actually. I don't know much about concrete, but I think if I get this done early this morning, it should have enough time to set up for this storm. We're burning daylight. Let's get after it. Fence post time. Got to dig the holes first. That's step one. I don't even have the fence posts, so I'm going to have to go get them. But I can do the holes. Let's go. Gotta put these gloves on before I get some blisters. We don't want no blisters on our hands. A little old school with these guys. Ain't got them fancy tools. Goodness gracious. Talk about shoulders burning tomorrow. It'll be this. I think hole one is pretty much done. Now I need to see how deep our hole is. About at that 30-inch deep. It's a pretty deep hole. It's deep enough for me. On to the next one. I'm not as strong as I used to be. I've been running a camera for some years now, and goodness gracious, I'm not as cut out for this as I used to be. Two holes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 to go. I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. I'm gonna be sore. Anyway, no complaints. Let's get after it. I'm blessed. Very blessed to even have land to be digging holes on. All right, here's what I've decided. I am not gonna set the post today because I don't think I'm gonna get done in time to beat this rain. And by rain, I mean it's probably not gonna be here till you know, pretty much this evening, and I could get the post in before that, but I want to give them more time to set. I don't really know if that matters, but it sounds like that's something that would matter. Y'all always see me doing this? Oh, I thought my tailgate was open. I'll leave it open. Told you. Point. I actually feel some rain droplets right now. Seatbelts, everybody. I'm running to the Equestrian to get a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. I'm gonna get a drink too. You can say I'm a redneck. You can say you don't like my truck. You can say that a dress and a top all funny, but you can't say I ain't country. What a silly song. Alright, be right back. Quick and easy, and I got my drink. It's a poppy and it's some... Shoot, I lost it. Alright, we back. Got the battery all charged up. So hopefully we can take care of this root and keep on digging. I had a nice little breakfast break. Got me a sausage, egg, and cheesy bicky. And guess we get back to it now. Let's cut a root. Oh my gosh, a thick root. It's still not out. I've cut all the way through it, both sides. What on earth? Look at that. I don't know how I confused this, but I thought my phone was ringing, but it was just a cat. It's just a cat off in the distance going, meow, meow. All right, let's measure. All right, we're back down to 30. This one's actually good. That one was not. Whew. That's tough. That's tough work. I have 3 more of these to do on the other side of this field. I'm not gonna bore you with watching me do 3 more. So the next time you see me, I'll either be done with that or loading up those logs. Probably the logs this afternoon. I have a, look at me looking at a watch. I have a meeting to leave for in like 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna go maybe take a shower or change clothes or something. I'll see you at the next step. Oh man, Pico. Putting me through it. Pico is putting me through it right now. But that's okay. See you in like 2 seconds.
I did what I said I didn't need to do, and I bought an auger. It doesn't do big holes, but I think it'll still be easier than just digging holes manually. So I'm going to set it up and get it put together, and we're going to finish this fence.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited. Pico's coming. This is the one that had at Harbor Freight. They had it on like a crazy deal. I don't know if it's any good, but I've also never had one to compare it with, so unless it just doesn't work, it'll be great to me. And I have a lot more fencing and hole digging plans, so I really do want this to work well. All right, let's see here. I'm an instructions guy. As some people just start going to put stuff together. Nah, not me. Give me the book. Maybe there is no setup. Stay. What is this? Fuel mixing? Don't need it. But there is tools. Let's just see what we got. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. I think the sleeves on this have shrunk. I mostly just wear it outside now. T-pose. I mean, this seems decently self-explanatory. I said I was a book guy and I gave that up quick, huh? I mean, is that it? Is that the whole setup? What are all these tools? That can't be the whole thing. Nah, that's too much work. I ain't doing that. It's talking about mix a gallon of stabilizer and gas and oil, mix it up, pour... No. That's too much. That's too much. Look at these new tall socks I got from Tecovas. That's what I'm talking about. Because I got some new boots in there. All of my other socks pretty much come to here. But I got some Tecovas boots and they come up to like here. And so it was just above my sock line. And as I was walking, it was just rubbing my leg raw. So I'm glad I picked up these taller ones. Let me get some Ear Pro and we'll see what this thing has to say. I don't mind spending every day. Can you imagine if there's like a spider in here? That would scare the crap out of me. That's easy. Huzzah! All right, it works. Let's go dig a hole. They came over to say hey. They said, you working on more fence for us. About to have a lot more room all the time. All right, so we've had a small change of plans in the fencing. Originally, I was just gonna build a fence straight across here and that'd be the end of it. But we have decided, and it's probably a little over 100 feet of fence maybe to do. But we have decided, I think, that we want to do a wooden fence because this will be a main focal point visible fence. And so we want it to look really nice. And so, whoa, I never expected that to fall over. We want it to look really nice and it'll be like the first thing you see out here. So I don't have the timeline to do the wooden fence in time for Pico because Pico's coming in like, less than a week, and I just don't have the personal time to get the fence done in that fast. Gosh, I'm struggling today. So I'm just putting, instead of going all out on this T-post fence, and putting in, 6 wooden posts, bracings, and all of that, I'm just essentially going to make a solid temporary fence that, I would trust to last basically forever. I just wouldn't, want to hang a gate on it or anything like that. It could get loose over time. So I'm going to call it a 1-year fence. And I got super sturdy wooden posts to be at each end, and then I'll just run T-posts in the middle, and I'll have the wooden posts deep. It'll be super sturdy, just not how I would normally build a fence. I would want, 2 wood ends bracing, going both directions, like I did the fence that's already up. But I think this is just going to be a temporary solution until I can come out and build the wooden fence. And I think I'm even going to build it in front of the fence and give them even more room, because I think where we could put the wooden fence would be even prettier if we gave them even more space. So I think this is a win-win on both sides. They'll get more space, we'll get a prettier fence. But for now, we got to get this fence in the ground because Pico will be here in like 3 or 4 days. So that is the timeline we are on. Let's go see if this hole digger auger I bought was worth the money. I might have just had a change of plans again. I'm just looking at, I think I'm gonna try. I was gonna build a fence across here, but there's a gate right there. And since this is just a temporary fence, I think if I can move it to there, even if the fence is catty corner, that would be really easy to switch them from over there to over here. And that might be really helpful to have for that to be easy while we are introducing Pico, to be able to like keep them separate on a fence line, and kind of ease them into each other, you know, because they might not get along at the very first. So I think having that gate for easy movement and not having to install a gate, but if we're going to do a wooden fence, then it might be really helpful to be able to use that gate. So I'm going to see how digging the hole goes for the post, and if I'm not hitting a ton of roots, I think we're going to shift gears and, you know, change everything day of. Classic. I forgot. Ear protection, ear protection. This thing's like smoking. I just realized that hole won't work right there. Change of plans. How many times am I going to say change of plans? All right, that's filled back in. All right, here's the new plan for the temporary fence. I'm gonna come off of this post at an angle out to like here, and then just go straight across, and then I can still go in this gate and open that gate to let them through. I think that's the move. I think that's the easiest way. That's the best problem solving for this temporary gate. So let's go dig that other hole over there. If I change plans one more time, y'all go ahead and just stop me. Tell me not to. I didn't run this by my wife either. This is not where we talked about putting this fence, so we'll see. All right, here we go. Let's get this hole done. And hopefully it's okay that this is where I'm putting it without asking. I think right here is okay. I'm getting big scoops now. I tried to do like 2 holes right beside each other, so that's why there's still dirt in the hole. I knocked it all loose. I don't know if I would buy that Predator auger again. I mean, it's doing a fine job digging the holes. The exhaust is just in your face the whole time. So makes it kind of tough. to, you know, do it and breathe. I did hit a root though, and this thing ain't going through a root, so I'm just gonna try to dig the hole out. I changed plans. Thank you.
Are good plates, so don't.
Got a little couple eggs and an avocado toast. I moved it all the way up to here. She's just the best, huh? Oh, I left my drinks over there. Y'all, don't let me forget this plate. She said these are our good plates, so don't leave it out here. Don't let me forget that. I'll put it with all my other stuff. I'll forget all of it. I mean, yeah, the hole is good enough size. I just got to get rid of this root so I can keep digging down, digging down, digging down. I'm pretty sure this root is just the tree. Did I get it? I'll tell you what, I gotta take this hoodie off. Root. This has gotta come off for sure. Oh. Oh, that feels so good. I gotta breathe. Hit some water down there. Imagine I hit a water line that I didn't know was up here. That'd be crazy, huh? One more hole. Let me take you over here. There's gonna be roots. There's always roots when you want to dig a hole. Right? Man, they're gonna love what I'm doing right now. They may not like Pico, but maybe with so much extra space, they'll just feel right at home and they can't even be mad at him. Here we go. There's nowhere I can dig right here. Wait, do I even need a post here? This is a temporary fence. Do I even need a post here? Yeah. I'm using that post. There's a post there that the gate's on. I'm silly. We're fine. We're done. We are fine. We're tying into this post. I don't have to dig a post right here. Silly me. Cool, let me fill these little holes back in right here. And then my next task is to, there was that log, the big log that I cut up back there. I'm gonna haul that wood out. And then I'm gonna take a break and go ride a horse. Let me get this goofy thing off of here. Cool, cool, cool. And then after that, I guess I will come back and set that fence post over there. And I think I'm gonna try using the foam this time. I've always used concrete, but it's supposed to rain pretty hard tomorrow evening or afternoon, maybe even. And I know that, could be wrong, but I think the foam like sets up and cures in 20 minutes and it's done. And the concrete, yeah, it'll be strong after an hour or two, but then the full cure time is like 28 days. And with rain coming tomorrow, I don't want to accidentally end up getting it. And the ground's super wet, that deep. So I don't want to get the concrete oversaturated with water and then it doesn't harden fully. But here I am talking about a temporary fence that I'm probably going to, tear down in a few months anyway. I'm going to fill these holes in and go ride a horse. No, I'm going to fill these holes in, load up a load of logs. Let's get our work first, work before play. Fill them in, let's go. Do you see that hole right there? I feel like a weatherman. That would be cool. I like weather. That hole right there. So, it's an older barn. It's still like structurally it's solid. The meat of it is, it's strong. You can climb up into the hayloft, you can jump around. It doesn't shake. It's a solidly built barn. But some of the sideboards, like the nail holes, loosened up over time. And so a couple were like a little wiggly. And they decided that, hey, if we just push these really hard with our head, they move. And then they knocked one out and it fell down. So then, we removed it. Yeah, okay, well, we'll put a new board up. They knocked the one beside it out. And we're like, okay, well, we'll put another one up. They knocked the one beside that out. And so then they had like a 3-hole board space. We go, okay, I really need to fix that because it looks ugly. But then we would look out the window and see way up here. And one of them would have their head sticking out, just looking around, and then he would back up and come out. Then another one would go and stick his little head out and look around. It's like they made themselves a window. They thought, hey, it's too dark in here. We need some natural light. Let's make a window. And so, they didn't call a construction crew. They didn't call a DIY remodeler. They didn't hit up TaskRabbit. They hit up their forehead and just bunked it out. You know what? I think I'm going to keep the window for them. I'm rambling. Let's fill these holes in and move some logs. I got a horse to go ride. I got to practice, guys. We got a show coming up in September or October. I got to go practice for Congress. Just kidding. You know what I actually did? And this might be crazy. I bought a rope because I thought I was gonna, and by thought I was gonna, I'm still gonna try to learn how to rope and do like roping. Let me tell you what I've done. You know what? I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. Let me fill these in. What are y'all doing? Y'all almost, oh, hold on. I found a Frisbee. All right, what am I gonna hit? I'm gonna hit what can you see? Can you see that way? I'm gonna hit that propane tank and live dangerously. With a drink in the hand, we can get it. Oh, we got it. Oh, so close. So close. All right. What I was saying was, y'all almost let me forget that plate. And she said these are our good plates. And I can't forget it. and ask y'all to remind me. And when I check these comments, I better see that y'all had reminded me about this plate. Otherwise, can y'all be trusted? Can I trust you guys if I say, hey, I need you guys to help me out with this? I mean, I need to see, don't forget the plate in the comments. Then I know you guys can be trusted if I ever call on you for aid. I know you guys will come through. Don't forget the plate in the comments. And it also lets me know you made it this far in the video. All right, let's do this thing. I left my sunglasses somewhere. Do I have, oh, I have more. I have another pair. Hold on a second. I have another pair. Here we go. These are a little more fashion. So I'm gonna drive up there, get these logs loaded. Anyway, I usually never put my truck in four-wheel drive, but it just rained a couple days ago and I could make it. I always like to know, oh, I can do it in two-wheel drive. I don't know why, but I always think, oh, I can do it in two. Because one time, we went mudding and my buddy had a two, his name is Dane, just so he definitely knows who I'm talking about. He had a two-wheel drive truck, Chevy Avalanche, and there was a big long mud puddle, probably 60, 80 feet long. We don't know how deep it is. And he's like, I'm not going through, I only have two-wheel drive, I'll get stuck. I said, my guy, you're not gonna get stuck. I said, okay, I'll go through it. I'm in a stick shift Honda Civic. I go, I'll do it. And I made it through and I didn't get stuck. And then I made it back through and I didn't get stuck. Did I lose my skid plate in the process? Yes. But I want to remind him, if he sees this video, that I had the courage and bravery and stupidity to go mudding in a Honda Civic and put his Chevy Avalanche to shame that day. But I'm going four-wheel drive just because I don't want to. I would prefer for my tires to not slip and make a big rut in the yard. So we're going all the way. Oh, I forgot to have the wooden fence posts in the back and the tailgates down, so. All right, now to the wood. Y'all ever drive like this with the door open? Is that a cool shot? Does it look cool? Does it look like we're going super fast? Ow, sorry, I hit the door for you guys. Bet that hurt. Oh, thought it was a wasp. I'm scared of wasps. Thrower in reverse. Back it up. My engine light just came on. P0455. I just erased the code. It'll be all right. I don't think I'm worried about P0455. If I'm actually worried about P0455 and you know and so in the comments, let me know. If I really need to be concerned about P0455 engine light code, then I'll do something about it, but that just doesn't. I just looked at the code and I don't know if I was just pulling a severance or something, but it didn't feel like a bad one, It didn't feel like a bad code. You look at the numbers, you'll just feel it. Yeah, well, I felt it. And I just am continuing on with my life. That's how I felt about it. Also, I discovered a little trash pile in my log pile. And I don't know what that is. But I don't remember putting trash back here. So it's, I guess, mildly concerning. Not super, but mildly. All right, big logs first. Get the hard part over. My stereo cranked up. Ugh. This is gonna be a lot of trips. It's gonna be some good firewood though, I tell you what. I gotta get these logs out of here for the same reason that almost happened to me. I stepped in a little crack and about took my ankle, and I don't want that to happen to the donkey, so. Oh, thanks, Pretzel. I don't know if y'all could hear that. I think he was saying thank you for moving the logs. Oh, a big one. All right. All my friends say started shooting doubles when you walked in. Yeah, all my friends say went a little crazy seeing you with him. Well, you know, I don't remember a thing. Just know I sure was raising some cane. I was a rock star, party hard, getting over you come back kid. Yeah, I must have did what all my friends say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take it away, Penny. SpongeBob reference. Oh my gosh, and I just thought of another thing. If I fence it off right there, then I can just make a little, yeah, and I could still keep this blocked off if I want to. I could add a little gate, and then this could literally just be a small, tiny block when we need it. Just like a little, it could just be this front space right here for like vet or farrier. We could just lead one into here and then shut it off. So then everything's contained. That's a great idea. Thank you guys. I'm just gonna make a pile. And I think I'm actually gonna kind of build, I'm gonna do a little work here to get this right for the log. So for now, I'm just gonna make a pile out here of the wood until I can come in and build the thing to then put the logs in to stack them. I'll probably have like 2 T-posts on each end as like the walls. But I kind of want to build a little base and make sure that's level, because I feel like it's like bumpy ground. So I want to make sure I can smooth that out, but I don't have time to do that today. Whoa, busted. All right, I'm getting a little crazy. It was kind of fun to throw a few, but wait, look, that stacked up perfectly. Little lunch break, horse ride. Let me get my water. Gotta stay hydrated. It's going good. You want me to show you what I've done? Say hi.
Hi.
They can't hear you. The mic's right here.
Hello.
Okay, now they got you. T-post, 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 T-post. T-post, T-post, T-post.
I didn't say hi.
Yeah, you gotta go say hi. What were you thinking? No, you gotta go say hi. We got an approval on the plan. All right. We have a small fire pit. Because sometimes, we build a fire and sit around, as one does. And I guess one day the vet didn't see it and he came out. And I mean, just absolutely clobbered it with this truck. He drove around it on the way in, but on the way out, he just, I mean, head first into it. Clang, clang. And it's like, yo. That was crazy. But yeah, I'll see you on the horse. All right, what's up? We're here. I am, got the chest rig ready to go. I'm gonna be riding a horse named Trooper today. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Trooper, that the owner here, and I'm gonna mess this totally up. He, I guess, competed in equitation or obstacles. I think like 2-time champion on this horse. But yeah, I gotta go catch him from the pasture. Gotta lead him up. Gotta saddle him. I gotta do all of the things. And before coming here and starting to ride, I'd never done any of these things. And I've also never done any of them by myself. So this is the first one where, hey, I gotta go get the horse. Let's go with, can I go red? Guess we can go with the red one. He said, all right, I'm throwing you to the wolves on this one. Gonna do it all by my lonesome. Catch the horse, get it all ready to ride it, take it all off, and put him back. All right, here we go. All right, putting you right here. Let's go. Let's do this thing. All right, cool. Yeah, it's exciting. If I don't get Pico's fence done, it's because I was having too much fun out here riding today. But who can blame me? The other horse in here is Hazel. Got Trooper and Hazel. And Hazel was the one I rode yesterday. They do Western experiences here where people come out and learn how to ride for a lesson, and they'll do like a date night as well where you get a horse lesson, you learn how to walk around and steer them, and then they kind of take you out and you can have a glass of wine, watch the sunset. It's really nice. I just want to make sure I shut this behind me. And then I want to hold this like it's gonna go on him. So that would be like this. Hi. Hi, buddy. You gonna let me ride you today? Is it okay if I do? Can I put this on? Good boy. Good boy, buddy. You're such a good boy, you know that. You know you're a good boy, huh? Oh, that fly tried to get you. You got him first with your tail, though. You were the champion. Is that right? I think it's okay. Come on. Good boy. I like riding you, Trooper. Because you're a good boy. You're a good boy, Trooper. This way. Good job. Good tight turn. All right, this way, buddy. Macy's actually going to get to come out today and watch me ride, and hopefully we can get her riding here soon. That would be really cool. Then we could go ride together. All right, come on, buddy. I'll make a deal with you. If you help me get a little better, then I will give you extra scratches. Extra scratches and extra pats. If you help me get a little more confident today in riding, then I'll give you extra pats and scratchy scritches. Like this. Oh, good boys. I'll give you a lot of good boys. You'll get so many good boys today. I know, that's exciting. I wish somebody did that to me all the time. Oh, good boy, look at that. Actually, I don't think I would like that, but if I was a horse, I would love it. I would love it if I was a horse. Chat, if I'm doing this wrong, y'all tell me. Let's give you a little bit here. So let's go under, like our loop. Maybe it goes this way. Make our loop. And yeah, maybe I just flipped it the wrong way. All right. Let's start with this, Mr. Guy. Yeah, look at that. Dang, my guy. And also, guys, if I'm doing anything wrong, or if you have any tips on how I can do things better, I'm definitely open to them. I'm still new. Yeah, look at this. Oh, got you under the neck. Does that feel good? But that feels really good. Yeah. Let me get you a brush. Give you a good brushing. Chad, if I'm doing this out of order, let me know. Like I said, I'm thrown to the wolves on this one. Hey, buddy. Good job, good job. Look, he picked it up for me. Trooper's a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Can I have this one? Can I have this one? He picked it up for me. You see him? How old is he? I'm not sure. I'm also not 100% sure what these, what it's supposed to look like when I'm done. I'm not, like, how exactly clean am I supposed to get it, or? Good job. I'm gonna come under you. Can I have this one? Thank you. Look at all the dirt you got, buddy. Out there playing in the mud. Oh. This underneath guy. I can go back on there. So it'll go in that hole. So I'll retie this so he's still attached. Like that. Now I can put this on, but he still can't run off, you know. This will go in the mouth like that. Is that right? Yeah. And then this will go over, pull his ear forward. I forgot your little strap down here, dude.
See that big horsey?
Now we have a horse ready to ride. Let me cinch you up, buddy. All right, good job. Oh. Thanks. Oh, we toppled. Cut it too close. Keep him close to the wall. Go be a good boy. 218, yeah, I got fencing to do. Well, actually, there's a rope over here. All right, chat, I don't know how to do this at all. Literally not one bit do I know how to do this. That wasn't bad for our first throw, I don't think.
Hey, that wasn't bad. You did it.
I got one? Yeah. Well, hold on. Technically, I think it would be like this. I think it would be like that, and you have to rope them from the back. Got one horn. Maybe I'm too far away. Wait, that one was for real. That one actually went on there. All the way, look. Wait, I think what you're actually supposed to do, I think that's still wrong. I think you're supposed to get them like this. All right, one more. And then back to the fence. One more and it's back to the fence. All right, let's end on a good one here. Hey. That's actually how it's supposed to go, I think. I don't know if that was right or not, but it felt good. It felt right. Loading up the logs. Loading up the logs. All right, I gotta move you. Cool shot. Look at my pants out here being silly. Silly pants. About to get a wood chip. Piece of bark down my pant. Down my, oh, I tripped. Piece of bark down my boot. Have to call me bark boot. Everything I'm saying to myself, I would be talking to myself like this if I wasn't filming. I just wouldn't be explaining to you that that's what I do. But I would be calling myself Bark Boot. I'm Mr. Bark Boot out here. Oh, I'm short. I'm short. All right, let me try again. Right past that one. Yup. Too far. Too far. All right, dial it back. Yup. Money. Yup. I'm a little faster this way. Yup. That's where we want it. Yup. Yup. She stayed. All right, I'm gonna go unload these. If I keep you guys up there, don't go falling off on me, okay? Just take it easy. Y'all be careful now. Hey, y'all hold on tight, okay? Oh, I thought y'all fell. I don't know what that was, but I thought y'all fell. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have let y'all ride up there. But you're still good. Long boy, or as my wife Macy likes to say, anything that's pretty much anything that's long is a long lady. So the camera lenses that we take photos with in the pastures, like the long white ones, she said, "Oh, you're taking the long lady today." Yep, I am. So that log, that was a long lady log. A long lady. All right, we got everything big. We got everything big loaded up. The only thing left are, mostly small little twigs that I can step on and they just break. So I can come clear that out at a later day. But as you can see, this sun is dropping down. So the next thing I want to do is I want to move this trailer from here and park it up front, because everything's ready for the fence to just be put in right now, but once I put that fence in, it'll be a lot more difficult for me to get the truck back here to get this out, so I can't keep it here anymore. So once I get this moved, should be time to throw up the fence, so let's do it. So about this trailer right here, we bought this a good while back, and the original intent wasn't even for animals. I honestly don't even know if we had donkeys yet when we got this. I think we did. I can't remember. We probably did. But we bought this to turn into a mobile coffee trailer thing, because my wife and I wanted to make coffee. So we haven't done that yet. It could possibly still be in the works of us starting a coffee company, coffee brand. So if you like coffee and maybe would want to buy some beans or something in the future, let us know, but we're still nowhere close. We literally have nothing done. But this was going to be the trailer that we operated out of. It ended up being a little too small, and also ended up being the absolute perfect size for miniature donkeys. So I'm going to move it to the new permanent location, or at least out of the way for now. I just had to get the shot of it pulling away, Vibes. It's a cool shot. Vibes. Let's see how this works. It says it's gonna irritate my skin. Don't want that. Hold on. The last thing I need right now is some kind of dadgum chemical burn. And here goes nothing. Now how the bloomin' heck do I get this off? 25, 26, 27, 28. $30. It says don't have standing water more than ½ inch. How much do we have? I don't know. Sounds like more than ½ inch, actually. I don't think anything's gonna happen because there's too much water in the hole. I mean, it looks like it's expanding, but golly gee. I mean, it's just soup down in there. I think I'm gonna have to fill in some with dirt, put another layer on top. Shoot. hopefully that's enough. But I doubt it's gonna be. The post did stay level though. While that sets up, let's go ahead and run our string. Well, goodness gracious, this is probably all in knots and ain't gonna come out. And, well, maybe not. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what happens. Please roll, just roll for me. Look at this, it's working. It's working. It's doing it. I thought for sure I would have wound this up and put it in all sorts of knots, but I guess I did a decent job. It made it the whole way. I'm proud of you, Rolly. Proud of you, Rolly. All right, guys, let me show you this post because it's looking a lot thicker than last time. All right, we have our line. Let's get some T-posts in the ground. Here we go. How far apart should these be? I don't know. I always do this. I always go 1, 2, T-post. That feels right. All right, that was I think that was the last T-post. Now I just need to run the fence, and I might have to do that tomorrow because I'm gonna have to go buy some. Originally I was gonna take the fence we have out, but I think that I'm still not 100% sure I'm gonna take that row out. And we might just have 3 pastures and be able to connect all 3, and then we can close one off if we need to. But I think I want to keep that one closed off more because they used to love going over there, and I would like to let some of the grass grow back a little longer. I don't know if you can see the clouds one of these ways is ominous and dark. I did not get the fence finished yesterday, and there is a storm coming. I'm on a time crunch to get this done because I can't do it tomorrow and I can't do it the next day, and he comes the next day. So I have until I guess the rain starts pouring down to finish this. So let's get after it. My fence puller was broken, so I'm gonna have to make one right quick. Let's do it. All right, step 1 is let's get a rough halfway on this. Step 1 is put these things on. Protect your eyeballs, come on. All right, let's get a rough middle. 8 feet, so 4-foot middle. It's just about left of those words. Close enough for me. Let's see if this dirty dirt blade will cut it all. Good enough. Let's see how good we did eyeballing it. Hey, that's pretty close. All right, so now I'm gonna eyeball this as well because we don't have a ton of time. Probably about here's okay, I would guess. I mean, I'm not measuring a thing. Do I seem a smidge scattered? I am. All right, here we go. Here we go. Go for it. All right, if I'm gonna run this down that way, gosh, that's an ugly fence line. It's temporary. It's stuck on the grass. Dadgummit, that's heavy. Woo! Here, let me get y'all closer. You can't even see from back there. This needs to come out. And listen, I'm not a fencing expert. I'm just doing what I think I know is right. 1, 2, 3. Just letting you know, if it starts raining, I've got to keep going. Ain't no way around it. All right, let's start rolling. Oh, I think I felt a drop. No good, no good. Don't need the rain yet. This needs to come down. There we go. Now we roll. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's beat this rain. Y'all see that jump? All right, let me take you down here. See what we can get going. All right, let me tell you guys, that was a big old flop. That didn't work. I do need a wooden post at this end. So we're gonna try. Rain's coming, but we're gonna try. Oh, I don't have my ear protection. Lord help my ears. Thank you, Jesus, for no roots. Wow. I don't know what I was thinking, but I am an amateur fence builder, so one day when the youngins say, oh, we'll just build the fence like this, I'll be able to say, no, you can't do it like that. And they'll say, yeah, you can, it'll work. And I'll go, no, you can't. And then they'll go, yeah, it will. And I'll say, okay, go ahead. And then it won't. $29, $30. All right. We're gonna give it the old. This was a nightmare of a pour.
Encourage one another and build each other up. You got this, babe.
Thanks. This wind's blowing so hard, it's hard to keep this post steady. Alright, this is probably way too bright. But as you can see, here, let me take you. We have and it's actually perfect timing because this just got, we just like drug everything and pretty much scooped the top layer of, a lot of it had turned into weeds and stuff. And so this top layer just got pretty much scooped at the same time we're finishing this fence. And I think we're going to reseed all of this with good grass. But we have the fence here. And, we got this post in. Last minute it worked. So now the fence is stretched across. It's going to go that way around that tree and connect to that middle post. And what that will allow us to do is we'll be able to walk this way, enter this gate by, tractor, lawnmower, truck, whatever, we can get through here. The fence will cut off in the middle, and then we can open that gate and we can rotate into the big pasture, and then eventually we'll add a gate and give them access into that little run over there. But we can section off here, we can put two here, we can do whatever we need. But the only thing left is just this little piece in between there and there. So if it starts raining right now, I could put that piece up in 10 minutes before Pico gets here. So if it starts raining right now, I'm still saying we are good. We made it. Mission accomplished. All of the hard part has been done. Now I haven't put the T-post clips in, but again, the fence is up. They're not getting out. T-post clips are a finishing touch, a detail. Details can be figured out. But I got to get a snack. I am parched. I need a 5-minute break. So I'm going to take it, get a drink of water, and then if it hasn't started raining, I'm going to check the radar too. All right, let's see. We probably got about 20 minutes left before the rain decides to take a leak on us. It was getting tough. My back's killing me. I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm also not as old as I will be. I'm the oldest I've ever been. Think about that. So are you. Pretzel is full grown, but he is so small. Our neighbor who owns Eli, the donkey that ours share a pasture with, he came in with his skid loader and scooped it all out, which is great because I was about to go in there with a cart and a poop scooper. He got it in one fell swoop. Also, sorry if it's like from the wind. My mic died. Oh gosh, where did I put it? There it is. My mic died, so I don't have it right here, Whew, here we go. Okay, it is starting to rain, so I'm gonna actually just spend this time cleaning up, and then I'll have that little piece done before Pico gets here. I'm actually gonna have to. There's a chain I'm gonna have to use bolt cutters and cut off, and gosh, did I get into something? My arm's itchy. Yeah, it shouldn't take but a few minutes to do that, and I don't want all this to get rained on, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. Actually, just kidding. I gotta get it done now because he might be coming tomorrow. So let's get it. Let's do it. We can do this. Fence is done except for the T-post clips. We did it. We got it done. Cool. Oh, I'm stoked. Let me make sure I shut this before I forget. All right, I gotta clean up. I'll give you all the truck perspective though. The truck perspect. What I mean is, you can be in my truck while I clean. Oh, that's rain. I was gonna do the T-post clip. Do that tomorrow even. What else? Oh my my God, get it. Everything's getting wet. Hold on. I'll just have to get the fence later. Goodness me. Oh no, my drill. Alright, we did it. Got it done. Pico, I think, is coming here tomorrow, so we had to get it done. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. If you did, go ahead and put, let's see, go ahead and put Pico Power in the comments. Really, if you made it this far, I need to know. That's crazy. Thank you so much. But yeah, like, comment, and of course, subscribe. Bell notifications, turn it all on. But yeah, it literally means the world to me that y'all watch this. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.